Greetings everyone. I'm gonna talk about the big data analytics at Flipkart. Our team members are Vinay Kumar, myself, Pradeep Mandi, Basuraj, Ilda, Shravani and Shraddha. Now I am gonna talking about the company background of Flipkart. The company was initially founded by Sachin Bansal and Binny Bansal in 2007, and company initially focused on online book sales with a country-wide shipping and expanded full-fledged online marketplace by acquiring Mintra as a leading fashion e-commerce company in 2014 and offers a wide product assortment, cash on delivery, and big billion days. By improving inventory management, supply chain efficiency through data driven insights, and uses predictive analytics for demand forecasting and and using optimizing pricing strategy. The company focuses on the continuous growth, technological innovation, and strategic partnership. Thank you.
Good evening, everyone. Myself, Pradeep. My roll number is 22 MBNC34. Today, I'm going to talk about the present performance of the Flipkart company. Flipkart Private Company Limited reported a revenue amounting to over 511 billion Indian rupees in financial year 2022. Additionally, the e-commerce player had an increase of 18% in its revenue compared to the previous year. Online marketplaces in India, along with a rising internet penetration rate in India, the number of digital buyers rose linearly. The rise of e-commerce, the country goes hand in hand with the expansion of online marketplaces. Although marketplace shipping continues to be the most popular shipping method, direct to consumer shipments continue to grow in terms of share of e-commerce shipments. Flipkart as Amazon's competitors. As the global e-commerce player, Amazon ranked first in terms of net e-commerce sales, with Flipkart close behind. In 2018, American retail giant Walmart acquired the homegrown retailer for 16 billion US dollars and became a 77% stakeholder. Flipkart's product portfolio is widespread, standing out in the online sales of apparel with more than 75% of buyers purchasing apparels on the Bangalore-based player. It continued growth led to plans of an initial public offering in the United States by the end of the 2021. And this is the present performance of the Flipkart. Thanks for giving me the opportunity.
Good evening, sir. In this section, I am going to explain the problems identified by the Flipkart. Despite their popularity's growth and India's leading marketplace, Flipkart continues to be plagued by unfavorable regularities in the environment, which is chief among the challenges the entities face in the country. As per their report by Ingorn Research Service, the home e-commerce marketplace is facing issues on sellers' front as well. One of the most common issues faced by the Flipkart is not increasing around its 4,300 seniors employee increments, and other challenges faced by the one of the famous e-commerce website is Flipkart, that is value proposition in quick commerce and limited transaction in tier 2 and tier 3 cities. Furthermore, in 2022, one of the main vendors, Cloudtail, discounted operations. This was a big blow to the market and a Cloudtail of 35 to 45% of India sales. Flipkart Plus and others have reported been served show notice for selling drugs online without proper license. This has been impacted to the many customers as well. As per the updates, the Drug Controllers General of India has served notice to the retailer over violation of norms. Delhi High Court's order prohibited online sales of medicine without a license. It adds that DGCI also forwarded the order to all states and union territories for necessary complaints. So,
good morning, class. My name is Hilda Sonika and my register number is 22 MBNC22 and my topic is on how analytics solve the identified problem. So the first one being demand forecasting. So by using analytics, they were able to analyze the historical sales data, the customer buying behavior, and the sales pattern or seasonal patterns. So studying the historical data, they were able to identify a pattern, and based on that pattern, they were able to accurately predict the customer's demand and as well as maintain the inventory more efficiently. Second point is the personalization and recommendation. So again, by using analytics algorithm and as well as machine learning, they were able to analyze the customer browsing patterns, purchase history, and also the demographic data. So based on this, they were able to make recommendations to the customers. For example, if a customer frequently purchased a book on a particular genre, this data or this information was picked up, and then this insight was then processed, and then based on this, the Flipkarts or the app started making recommendations to the customers. So this was done in order to increase the purchase of the customer and in order to increase the sales. The next point is pricing optimization. Again, by using analytics and by studying the historical pricing data and how the customers responded to the changes in price and including the demand elasticity, they were able to identify a pattern, and based on that, they were able to predict or come up with an optimal price, which gave them maximum profit as well as reduce their cost. Second one is fraud detection and prevention. By using advanced technology and by using advanced analytical tools, they were able to detect those fraudulent transaction and activities which alerted the system, and based on such indication, they were able to take up actions immediately against it in order to prevent it. Next and the last one is supply chain optimization. Again, by using analytics, by studying the historical information on inventory, transportation, and logistic, they were able to manage the inventory more efficiently in having less stockouts and also excess of stock. So having or reducing that situation by using or by studying the historical data. So also it also helped them to choose that transportation route which would give them minimum cost and maximum profit. So again, by studying the historical data, they were able to predict the information on everything. So in short, basically they used descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics is studying the historical data, identify a pattern, and based on that, they made the future predictions and took action. So this is how, by using descriptive analytics, Flipkart solved their identified problems. Thank you.
Types of analytics. Descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics involves examining past data to understand what has happened in the business. Flipkart uses descriptive analytics to analyze historical sales data, customer demographics, product preference, and purchase pattern. This helps them to identify trends, make data-driven decisions, and track performance metrics. Predictive analytics. Predictive analytics involves using historical data to make prediction about future outcomes. Flipkart uses predictive analytics to forecast customer demand, anticipate inventory requirement, and predict sales trends by analyzing historical purchase pattern using behavior and external factors. They can make informed decision about inventory management and promotional strategies. Prescriptive analytics. Prescriptive analytics goes beyond predicting future outcomes and providing recommendations on action to achieve desired outcomes. Flipkart uses prescriptive analytics to optimize various aspects of their operation, such as supply chain management, pricing, and personalized marketing. Prescriptive analytics suggests the optimal price point for a particular product to maximize sales and profitability. These are just a few examples of types of analytics used by Flipkart. The company employs a wide range of analytics techniques and tools to gain a deeper understanding of their business operations and enhancing their decision-making process.
Recent media reports of the Flipkart Big Data Analytics. At Flipkart on fashion portals Myntra and Jabong, big data analytics is being used to derive insights among almost every aspect of the business. AI for demand forecasting, supply chain optimization, personalization, and recommendation systems to customer service systems. Machine learning, that is getting computers to perform tasks. Deep learning, analyzing unstructured data, plays a biggest role in the recommendation process. Combining Microsoft Cloud Platform and AI capabilities with Flipkart's existing services and data assets will enable Flipkart to deliver new customer experiences.